Logo. American Battlefield Trust, Preserve, Educate, Inspire. Title: Thomas Gage, the Two-Faced Governor.
Politicians are often accused of being two-faced. Thomas Gage was a British governor. He was stuck between a hardline government in London and a restless patriot movement in the colonies, and he certainly told a different story to each side. He was made British Commander-in-Chief of North America in 1763. A natural choice for the job, Gage knew the colonies well, having served as a general in the French and Indian War. Britain had won that war, but it was left with the debt, and many in Parliament thought the colonies should pay for their own defense, which would mean raising taxes. Never a popular move. When patriot movements like the Sons of Liberty began to openly whip up rebel sentiment, Gage was careful to appear moderate to the colonists, but he certainly wasn't sympathetic to the patriot cause. In private letters to his superiors in London, he said that democracy was too prevalent in the colonies, and that to maintain control, he would need overwhelming force. To keep the peace, Gage moved troops from the frontiers to Boston and New York. But tensions reached a head with the Boston Massacre when patriot protesters were fired on and killed by redcoats. In an attempt to soothe tensions, the British soldiers were publicly punished for their crime. This earned Gage the hate of many men in his own ranks. But his rise continued, and he was made governor in 1774. With patriots increasingly organizing into militias, Massachusetts was on the edge of open conflict. In April 1775, Gage sent a patrol to Concord to seize a stockpile of munitions from the Patriots. He also had plans to arrest militia members John Hancock and Samuel Adams. His decision was the spark that lit the fire of war. When his patrol arrived in Concord, the militia were fully assembled and ready for a fight. Within days, Boston was under siege. And when it became clear that the siege could not be broken, Gage was relieved of his command and recalled to England. Many blamed him for having done too little, too late to suppress the rebellion. But his superiors in London didn't understand the depth of feeling against British rule in the colonies. We might find it easy to look down on Gage's two-facedness, but he was perhaps a capable governor with an impossible job.
Archive courtesy of Yale Center for British Art, Paul Mellon Collection. Alamy, Shutterstock, vidazy.com. Logo. Made possible through a generous grant from Americana Corner, our nation's first century and why it matters. Logo. American Battlefield Trust, Preserve, Educate, Inspire. Logo. Makematic, better educational media. Produced with the support of an award of federal funds from the American Battlefield Protection Program administered by the National Park Service. The views and conclusions contained in this product are those of the authors and should not be interpreted as representing the opinions or policies of the U.S. government.